Ulrich's going to pick Caraway up by the sort of clothing on his back
By a
and
scruff
hold him
collar.
up. Yeah, by kind of a scruff of his clothing and hold him up eye level with himself, and then just ask if he rested well. Ulrich will stand next to Lancelot with his hand placed on Lancelot's head. Just give him a gentle pet.
He's still busy eating stuff off the floor.
So I threw him a full set of rations, aside from the things he can't eat, obviously.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of just jerky primarily, which means he's going to need some water eventually, but that's something you guys can figure out. So yeah, I'll take another sort of step and a half forward, sort of shuffle.
E.T. phone home.
E.T. phone home. Don't come any closer. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm going to attempt to sign at you again, but seeing a complete and utter lack of any comprehension on either of your faces, I will try to reach out again with the telepathy. Being a lot more gentle with it this time, instead of just being like, wait, listen, it's going to be like a, please, you don't understand me, can we communicate somehow? I know it's the middle of the night, I know you're hesitant, I know it looked like something's right in the dark, especially if you can't see in the dark. I don't mean you any harm, my hands are up in the air, Caraway still can't fucking see me, but that's his problem.
Yeah, I probably can't even see the sign language.
No.
I was going to try and investigate it.
You've said some words and I've come closer. You've said to stop coming me closer. I've stopped moving. So either I'm the most polite sleep paralysis demon you've met, or I'm something else.
Ulrich will allow, and seeing that we're now almost face to face, he'll allow the communication to flow through.
Cool.
He's seen the symbol didn't give him any indication that this could be a threat from.
I mean, you've also probably noticed I'm not holding a shield. I'm not wearing armor. I'm not holding a weapon. There's no weapons on my body. I have a backpack, clothes. That's kind of about it.
I will reject the telecommunications.
Totally fine. So I will then sort of shift my attention to Ulrich as much as I can convey that with eyes that have no pupils. And just sort of reach out to him and say, I understand my form is monstrous, but I mean you no harm.
So can you speak, or is this your form of communication?
Unfortunately, I have been rendered unable to talk. If I were to attempt communication out loud, I fear it would cause more concern than you already have.
Then
I am simply looking for a place to rest outside of the dangers of this house, and sought to seek a room with preferably some other occupants to help ward off danger.
By the gods! You should have said that sooner.
I tried.
Well, I'm mighty tired after the things that we've seen and the shit we've been through today, but there is space in this refuge to rest. You need a bed.
A bed is not necessary for my kind. This one does not require anything more than a simple wall to rest back on and a floor to sit on. That is all I ask.
Then you may rest, and we will speak in the morning. For now, I must return to my rest. As Ulrich turns to Caraway, kneels down at the bed, and conveys what just happened between the monster and himself. Is the communication still active at this point?
It's active until you refuse it, until I withdraw it. I haven't withdrawn it, and she doesn't need to say anything else to you.
Sure.
Um,
He says to
say-
Caraway.
everything you say out loud is how you communicate. So he's
Yeah,
heard.
for
So
sure.
Caraway's heard your side of the conversation.
Okay, yeah. Well, Ulrich will ask Caraway. Caraway, come out from the bed. This thing means no threat to us. And
That's great, but I don't have the strength to move. I think I'm just going to fall asleep under the bed. He's kind of laying on his stomach, so he kind of just puts his face to the ground and closes his eyes.
I don't
It's
think
like,
you're gonna
hey-
like what's about to happen next. Then, as
I mean-
Caraway
Blunt.
as Caraway passes out, and Ulrich turns to the thing that he's just been speaking to and asks, "I didn't catch your name."
I am Stothel. Stothel Zilith.
Solthel, Ulrich, and
Ulrich, do you not have a family or clan name to which you belong?
they know me as the Unshakable Sun. For that, you will see soon. As he clambers onto the bed, and after being in mid-rest where he was disturbed, he'll pass out directly above Caraway, half sprawled across the bed, other of his bottom limbs hanging off the bed. But as I mentioned before, the weight of him in this bed's not very supportive for someone of his stature and size. Caraway will feel the pressure of Ulrich's body sinking into the bed. It's not crushing him, but he'll
Just pin him
feel
to the
it.
floor.
Yeah, it'll essentially pin him to the floor. So give him a
I
bit
mean,
of
look,
warmth.
Caraway got a weighted blanket. That's all he's hearing, all right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what I'm thinking. It's just like a weighted
Why's
blanket.
my back so sore?
I
Oh
mean,
my
blanket is made of wood, but you know, she'll be.
Caraway will muster the strength to kind of like, I guess, shimmy, crawl, squeeze away from the pressure. But as soon as he's free from it, he'll immediately just conk out.
Cool.
Like, I will spend. I'm gonna say it the next 2 hours is watching them rest
not,
before eventually.
not creepy at all.
No, not at
Creepy.
all.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No idea what you're on about. Before I will
Uh,
simply sort of semi-close my eyes, put my head against the wall, and just listen out and wait for time to pass.
All right. Well, with that, everyone can get a long rest. There is nothing that happens in the night.
That's what I thought.
You guys wake up
Thank
and
goodness.
find that they're undead. Oh. I'm
Insane! Back
kidding.
up!
I'm kidding.
Bad news for Caraway. I'm still there when he wakes up.
I imagine Oryx probably shuffled through his sleep back to a comfortable position, and with his arm wrapped around Lancelot's body, Lancelot sitting sort of nestled into his like chest and like armpit region. He's having a good old cuddle with Lancelot.
The way you wake up is having him lick your face.
Oh,
And morning Tumbar.
I haven't been kissed like this for years. As he opens his eyes and Lancelot's in his face, he'll just rub his face and say, "Oh, good boy, thank you." And as he doesn't push him off, but like, get off me, essentially.
Yeah.
And
Gently push him to the side.
he'll clamber to the side of the bed, still thinking that he was dreaming whatever happened last night. He'll sit on the edge of the bed with his hands by his side. As he starts to get up from the bed, he'll notice Zolf.
And so I'm just gonna
Sulfur.
quickly note DM, I will have used Chameleon Carapace, who
Okay, cool.
resemble more of the
Wood.
wooden interior.
Cool.
Yeah,
No worries.
completely forgot I had that.
So it gives you
Theron will
advantage on
be
stealth,
joining
yeah?
the.
Yeah, my entire so instead of having the grey with blue lines, instead my entire form comes to resemble basically my surroundings.
Cool.
Oh, so
My
in that
backpack
case,
and clothes still stays, so it's still obvious I'm, here.
Oh, okay.
But
you just
at the very least,
camouflaged.
my form is camouflaged.
Okay, so does he essentially, if he's looking at you from this distance, is he really only making out a floating backpack?
So I'm gonna look, like I blend into the surroundings, but I still have my blue eyes. I still have my
You're
white
still
armor
a silhouette.
pauldron.
You're still a
Well, my
silhouette.
armor doesn't change. So my white
Yeah.
pauldrons, my white clothes, my blue Stilton clothes, those are all
Gotcha.
still there. It's still obvious I'm there, but to the casual observer, they might be like, oh, it's just a pile of clothes in a backpack.
And I'm gonna say, after getting off the bed and seeing Solthil, does Lancelot go and meet our halfling little friend?
He can go.
Caraway?
So he sort of ducks under the bed. Caraway, you feel a sort of tugging as you sort of stir and wake up, and you feel what looks like Lancelot trying to pull you out from under the bed.
You're
The
a tutor
moment,
now.
the moment Lancelot applies force to his body, Elric hears a kind of a thunk,
A thud.
followed by a ah!
Ulrich's gonna grab. Now that he has his. Wait, do I have my strength back? I need to fix my
You do,
modifier.
Yes, little rest.
Yeah, get rid of
Oh yes, I should probably fix that as well.
Yes,
Override
everybody should.
score. Elite.
Theron and Henry can both do the same as well.
I believe I never changed it. I just made mental note
Oh, good. Okay.
That's all right then.
since I didn't have
Cool.
anything that needed strength.
What if more shadows came up and fought you guys?
Well, I would have just been dead.
Then.
So.
Oh, okay.
Well, Ulrich's gonna pick.
What was my strength?
Yeah.
Oh, 12.
Okay,
cool.
Ulrich's gonna pick Caraway up by the sort of clothing on his back
By a
and
scruff
hold him
collar.
up. Yeah, by kind of a scruff of his clothing and hold him up eye level with himself, and then just ask if he rested well.
He's gonna kind of be rubbing his head, open one eye, and look up at you and go, "What?
Well, did you sleep well?
I slept fine until 5 seconds ago."
And he'll gently place you back down onto the edge of the bed.
Oh God, yesterday. As he kind of realigns, regains full consciousness and remembers the past 24 hours. Oh God. Oh God, what a day. I was well rested until 5 seconds ago, and right now. Physically strong, mentally not so.
I believe we lost a dear friend or companion yesterday. As do we notice
Theron.
Zosa, Theron has walked in?
Theron is there, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
A tragedy. Unfortunately, I don't know any spells that could help. I know there are spells that could bring them back within a certain time frame, but I'm nowhere near capable of doing that.
Heresy.
Heresy? No, it's rather simple magic actually. Well, simple for those of great influence and power in the mage sector.
In previous editions, it was heresy.
Do I hear this conversation considering they are 35 feet away from me?
You do?
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking range is 60 feet, for reference.
Oh.
Talking quietly is 10 to 15, DM allowing. Typically up to 20 is quiet. Normal speaking volume is 60, and talking loudly is 120.
Oh God.
Yeah, no,
Anything beyond that, you start to lose distances. 36 meters away
Right.
from us, Australians, is loud.
yeah, no,
So
I'm
then
not. I'm
18 meters would be about normal speaking volume.
Gotcha.
I'm normal speaking volume. I'm not. I've just woken up, hit
Yeah.
my head.
Right.
Being able to kind of not understand what Auric said, so I'm kind of speaking a bit loudly.
Okay.
Speaking of the ringing in ears.
Theron, you walk into a room that's got a weird creature and people talking about your sister.
Yeah, as I hear my sister, I'll flinch a little bit, but going through last night, he is a little more grounded and just realized that what's happened has happened. But he will have 1,000-yard stare.
Suppose my as Caraway looks up, I'll see Theon. Also kind of do want a little bit of a wince, like, oh, this is awkward. But then also realize the creature is still there and be like, oh god.
Yep, still looking in more or less your direction as well. I'm more looking towards Auric because he's, getting closer.
Solthil. You are real.
Yes. Of course I am real. Are you real?
Well, I thought I was dreaming, but here we are. What
You
is
hear
it?
You hear a telepathic sigh.
He looks puzzled for a moment as he's not really seen your kind before, but he asks, "What is it that you're doing here?"
Your answer is as good as mine.
What were you doing before you were here? We have appeared to be summoned to this
Or
place.
I was doing this. I was working on my master's thesis. And now I am here.
Are you a scholar?
I would like to think myself as such.
As
I
Ulrich,
was, before this point, student, in fact. Doing well within my means. Performing quite admirably, if I may say so. Unfortunately, conditions have changed and I am here in this accursed land now.
very well. As he walks up to Theron, places a hand on Theron's shoulder, and asks, "Is everything alright? Besides the obvious."
I'm afraid my real person is getting the same as him. I'm blank. Fuck. He'll just accept, that shoulder and just look down at it and look back up at him and just nod as kind of just a loss for words, mainly because I am a loss for words. I don't know what to really say. But then I just like no momento por senor.
Ulrich will turn to Caraway and ask, "Has anyone seen Henry? Please tell me someone's seen Henry."
I just woke up. You know about as much as I do. Side note, Alric, I haven't known you to be someone who talks to themselves. How are you are you talking to the thing?
Oh yes, this thing cannot speak as far as I'm aware. However, telepathic communication seems to be its trife, if you may.
Ah.
I will gently try to reach out to both Theron and Caraway at the same time.
I suppose I will let this through. I'm at full health, full strength, and I've just been told telepathy, so I'm like, okay.
Knowing he talks like that, I'll accept.
Let it ride.
To the both at the same time, because I have that ability at least, is simply just I am Southalcides. If that is difficult for you to say, you can call me Soul.
So,
Are you that creature from last night?
The one and the same.
I was wondering
I would
who
like-
was interrupting me.
I would prefer if you did not refer to me as the creature or the monster. I am still a person, if you will. Simply because my form is
Apologies.
different to yours does not mean that I am any lesser or greater. Well, a little greater.
Meant no disrespect. Last night was merely a haze. Know what to think. And to be
I'm
fair, all I could see
taking
was your
your-
pride.
Reaction is standard. Better than most, truthfully.
Well, as long as your goal aligns with mine, I'll have no quarrel with you.
My goal, as it is to identify why I have been sent here. And from there, find a way back. If your goal is
Suppose that is close enough.
aligned, then I would greatly appreciate any and all assistance any of you may offer in assisting me to leave this land.
well, I'm technically here on a guild mission, but based on the most recent events, as soon as that's finished, I'm happy to get out of here.
I have spent some time, not much, but some, and so far my attempt has been thwarted, or I suppose unsuccessful in iterations.
Okay, well. I would, my attention kind of turns to Theon now. I kind of want to try and think back if I remember any of the specifics of resurrection spells.
Sure.
I've kind of studied. I haven't studied resurrection directly, but as I'm a workshop tinkerer who's kind of dabbled in the arcane, I've kind of done a little bit of light reading of everything
Sure.
that's available at a library.
Make me a history check, please.
Da, da, da.
To be fair, would you know that I would be looking for resurrecting her?
I mean,
not that-
someone
not
just
that you
died.
would know, but yeah.
Someone just died, and you know, in a big town where people die, obviously the first thing they do is like try to crowdfund a resurrection spell.
Fair.
So
Yeah.
not exactly GoFundMe status, but
On a 19, you know that yes, there is definitely resurrection magic, and on top of it, well, it sort of requires a lot of coin, as you were saying. Typically, these sorts of spells to bring people back requires at least a gem, and those are something between like 500 to 1,000 gold pieces per gem. That has to be crafted in order to, or found at that specific sort of price range in order to be able to bring them back.
I'm familiar with gems and diamonds and such, so I understand what kind of diamond we need. Theon, don't lose all hope. There's still a chance we can bring your sister back, but we might need to get a little bit creative with how we pay for such a spell. As much as I really don't want to go back down into that dungeon, we are going to have to... how do I put this? Drag the body of your sister outside and bury it so it doesn't go missing? And he'll kind of like tap his fingers and turn them into fists and put them together as he tries to force the words out of his mouth because he doesn't know how to put it gently.
Well, as long as there's hope, I will always be all ears.
Okay, well, that'll be a later thing. Now that we're
But
all
carrying a body
rested,
that's 2,500 pounds though.
yeah.
Good
First things
breathing.
first. I'm starving, so let's find Henry, because I don't particularly trust the food here yet.
If you are in need of nutritionary substance, I can put together a simple meal. It is of no issue to me.
I am starving. That sounds good.
Okay, so I was listening to that through, like, trying to listen to it through the door, as I'm sure Josh noticed.
Yep.
How much of that would I have caught?
I'll make a.
Everything except I said.
Yeah, pretty much. You would be able to hear it.
Okay, good. Because IRL, I was kind of working my way through a pizza while that was happening, so that's why I did
Good
it.
man.
Lovely. Good man.
All good.
My
fair.
wife is cooking me a beautiful pasta meal at the moment. I'm keen for that to come in any moment.
Nice.
Phenomenal.
Ulrich will look towards the door and glowingly seeing Henry after not seeing him for the entire evening. Henry! Come on in, the water's fine. We have a new friend.
I'll wave two hands in a hello.
I guess the first thing I'd ask is this another ghost, or is it someone else who was summoned here?
Well, I might suggest you be open to the idea of telepathy, as he looks to Sol and gestures to in a
Hold my hand.
waving motion.
Reach out telepathically towards Henry.
He's
The
just
body being
gonna.
touched at-
Caraway's just gonna do a real quick wrap around the corner to immediately start going up the stairs.
All right.
It's like,